Welcome back, everyone, to a stuck in a struck strike that stunk. Cobra Kai Season 6 Watch Party. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later, and it looks like it was sooner. With the writer's strike preventing any work done on screenplays, which includes rewriting, production on Cobra Kai Season 6 has halted. Well, that sucks. Clearly, whatever they have in terms of scripts right now needs more work before they can continue production. So that means everything is stopped until the strike is over. Personally, I think the strike will end sometime in July, but I'll explain that in another video. The question is, what does this mean for Cobra Kai? And perhaps more importantly, is there anything we can learn about Season 6 from what's happened so far? Well, we already knew Cobra Kai was going to come out in 2024, and that is most certainly not going to change. There was never any official release date, so frankly there is nothing to change or push back. It's likely Netflix will attempt to keep everything on schedule. I'm already seeing people say September 2024 or Christmas 2024, but there's no reason to think it'll be that late. Even if a few months of production time are lost, the show will likely be on whatever schedule Netflix had planned. Remember, most shows are completed well in advance from when they actually release. All that may happen is it'll shorten that window somewhat. In the end, always remember release dates are on Netflix's schedule, and they make the decision for what works best for them. But as of now, there's something else I think we should look at. Yeah, look at it. Just look at it. Oh, I mean, not this. No. That is how much production they've already done. Now, production for Cobra Kai has always worked in blocks. What that means is they would film 2 episodes at a time to make it more efficient. Basically, each 2 weeks they would work on 2 episodes. This has expanded a little bit as they got an additional day of shooting for each episode. But what does all that mean? Well, it looks like they filmed 1 episode in the time it would have normally taken to film 2, or maybe 1.5. If they were only filming 1 episode and it took the normal amount of time, they should have been done early the second week. So that begs the question, if there was extra time filming, was that because episode 1 was extra long? Well, maybe. However, there is something else that requires extra shooting time. That is big fight scenes. Big fight scenes often take several extra days to film for a relatively small part of an episode. Well, it turns out Season 6 Episode 1 has some fight scenes just like that. Amy, who is more on top of the stars in fandom than anyone, was at an event in Nashville where Billy was speaking.
There's a fact, because the guy said they were selling Season 6 as the biggest and baddest, and it really is so far. Just out of the gun, the scripts are insane. The fight, like the first episode has a mega fight, 2 huge mega fights, but they're really meaningful.
Well, there you go. Episode 1 has 2 major fights in it. That is likely what attributed to the longer shoot time. They may have easily spent 3 or 4 full days shooting those big fights when the rest of the episode was just the other time in the weeks. Also, the way Billy talks about it, we can reasonably deduce Johnny is in one of those fights, and the other fight doesn't involve him at all. That's why Billy thought of 1 big fight and then remembered, wait, there's actually 2 fights. There's another important thing he said.
Just out of the gun, the scripts are insane.
Notice that.
The scripts are
He said scripts, as in more than 1. So clearly they have gotten the first few scripts for Season 6, even if they only shot Episode 1. Like I said earlier, the issue probably has to do with the revisions and such. So while this strike sucks, there is reason to be excited. Season 6 is looking to be the biggest and longest season we've had yet. Cobra Kai has always shown no mercy and is looking to go out with a bang. They're leaving it all on the mat. I'll be back soon to explain the strike in more detail, as well as provide some more theories on Season 6. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.